That's what. It's a requirement of the state also, requirement of the nation. So they should do it. There's no doubt. See, Andhra, whatever you are producing, Andhra can consume. As I think morning somewhere I discussed in some group, I already told that Gujarat and Rajasthan, they are having excess power, but in Andhra shortage of power is there. So whatever in solar also, because you see the daily average consumption requirement for Andhra is around, now this present one is around 200 million units per day, which is the 3 discoms. One discom for 85 million unit, another discom for 45 million unit, and the balance 70 is for the another discom. So 200 million units is the average requirement per day for this state. So definitely it will be taken. That's what I feel.
Hello.
Thank you.
Sir, I have one question. Sir.
Yes.
Either this way.
Yes.
I am asking one. Sir, recently National Bank of Finance and Infrastructure Development contacted me that there are a lot of developers are coming who want to install the standalone battery energy storage system. So they asked me to provide training to their senior guys on this base. What are the safety aspect, lender prospectus. So I just want to understand you that lender point of view, what should be seen basically when we are financing any base project?
Sir, from lender point of view, you have to give me consultancy. Don't take it otherwise. No, just for this one joke. But see, from lender point of view, so many things are to be seen for such projects. It's not a traditional or legacy one. Legacy, everything is listed. You know what are the collateral, what is the percentage. As our bankers also told, it is already there. This is a new thing which we are copying from globally. Even from World Bank, IFC is there from World Bank for India. Like that, they are also going for this blended finance. Okay. So from your side, that's what. It should be whatever you are releasing, the funds type will be there. You will be having the financial closure. Once financial closure is over, then the fund releasing may start based on the conditions. So that conditions you have to stipulate meticulously, because it should not go extra. That's what happened in that case which I was referring. So it should be meticulously stipulated in the conditions. It should be drafted properly. Then only it can be done.
So just to extend, sir, this lender's perspective is always one thing, sir. When we are going for this kind of projects, first is statutory approvals, whatever should be in place, that has to be completed first, because that project should be approved. Whatever the statutory approvals required, it should be there. And the other financially, when you talk about, because since this is a greenfield project, what you are talking about, if I am not wrong. So for greenfield projects, there is nothing specific, only individual person who is going to run the business. His previous track is very critical. So because obviously anything, whatever we take, we call it as CIBILs. So whatever existing loans, if you have, how your repayment track was there. These are the two major factors actually can decide your net worthy or financial worthy. Hope this addressed your query.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions ahead?
Sir, I think your question, I think after, sir. Yeah. I'm coming to your question back. Sir, as of now, banks have come forwarded for, as I already told, it is only B2B kind of model, entrepreneur funding. Individual funding is now, I think this is the next step. I think bankers or lenders should get into this. This needs to be further analyzed and assessed, sir. Definitely we will take it up with, because this is altogether a different product. So
it is getting discussed, sir. It is basically getting discussed at the national levels only with regards to individual funding, not with the corporate funding, whether there's a company, organization or not, as with regards to only the individual running the business. Basically, if you look at, see, if he's not even a salaried person, we look at the personal loans. Similar lines where people have come up and represented the banks are also looking. Yes, as my colleague said, right now, the banks are only looking at the entrepreneurship lending, but trust us, might be in 6 months or 8 months down the line, even an individual who is already holding the business of a solar energy distribution would definitely get funded.
Well, that's pretty encouraging in a lot of ways. Yes, thanks a lot on that. I think so. We have already ran out of time. We want to wrap up the session right now, but some of the key points that I would want to again emphasize through this discussion or otherwise also is, yes, there is ample amount of alternatives that we can also explore in diversifying the energy portfolio. Going forward, I think so, not just the main solar or the high ticket projects, a smaller ticket of bio CNG kind of projects can also be propagated and after that pushed forward. This is one of the way that we can think about, and also increasing the solar coverage of solar panels, and after that seeing more amount of the available sunlight is tapped is something that's very critical for the state, and that I think so the government is already in a position to do that and go forward. And for the incubations and academia, I think so there's a very good important need for the industry and academic institutions to bond together and come down with better incubators and also more competitive, innovative proposals or pilots, which I think so can ease a lot of what we call blocks in the whole sector and go forward in better financing. I think so. That's it from my end. Thanks a lot. This has been a short discussion from our end. Hope there was something positive that you people could take out. Thanks a lot. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
a
you
lot.
so much for the
Thanks a
great
lot,
opportunity
everybody.
to give in to the Kotak Mahindra Bank to meet so many entrepreneurs at one place. Thank you so much.
Thanks to Industrial Outlook. Yes. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Moving on now, requesting Mr. Hari Bala Subramanian, Business Development Director, Janitza Electronic GmbH, to please join us on stage to give mementos to our esteemed speaker for session 3. Please, sir, come in the center. Everyone, please wait for the memento. Sir, we are giving away mementos to each and everyone. Please join us on stage once again. Yes, all the speakers. I think everyone wasn't in so hurry that, they just wanted to be seated on their respective area. All right. First requesting Mr. Sunil Karaleti. Please, sir, join us. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Next, Dr. Ranga Bhashyam. Please, sir, come forward. Next, Mr. V. Narayanan Babu. Congratulations. And our moderator, Mr. Sarvana Kumar Cherukuri. Congratulations. Gentlemen, please come forward for a group photograph. Everyone. So please come and join us for a group photograph. Look at the camera and smile. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Please take your seats. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we are going ahead with a quick corporate presentation. This is going to be presented by Intertech, requesting Mr. K.K. Gupta, Director Technical, to please join us on stage. Everyone, please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Come on. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. First thing, thank you for giving me the chance. So, gentlemen, I will be talking to you something different. That is earthing. May I simply know how many people really understand earthing or know earthing? Can you please raise your hands? Anybody? Okay. Gentlemen, we have a lot of electrical fires. We get almost 6,000 people, electrocuted every year in India. We find, solar inverters burnt, solar panel burnt. All this is happening because of the faulty earthing. Our earthing requirement has now been changed. Earlier we used to have electromechanical things. Now we have everything electronics, which is performing on 12 or 24 volts or maybe 48 volts. And that is generating a lot of harmonics. If those harmonics are not dissipated, our system will fail. It is happening in solar system, signal, telephony, everywhere. So what we had been using until now, all chemical earthing or charcoal salt earthing, all those things needs watering, regular watering. Now water is becoming precious and labor is also becoming expensive. So what is the need of the day? What we need is earthing without any maintenance. So here I comes in. Today I am offering you globally acceptable technology. Gentlemen, we know earth is a huge conductor, but it is a bad conductor. And to operate our earthing system, we have to modify the surrounding soil. And to modify the surrounding soil, we have been using charcoal salt, bentonite, calcium carbonate, so many other chemicals. All those chemicals need watering. So now we have come out, I am just running through the presentation, please excuse me. We are now presenting the marconite. It is maintenance free and waterless. Its life is more than 50 years. It works without any maintenance there. It is conductive. You see, yeah please. It is conductive in a dry condition. Current is flowing. It doesn't need water. Okay, I'll show it. It was invented by the Marconi. Later on, he sold his company to somebody else. Now they are the manufacturer. So its qualities, Marconite has a resistivity 0.0010 meter, which no other material has. Even bentonite starts from 3.5 ohm to 5 ohm. Its mechanical strength is greater than M25 grade concrete. Then its pH is neutral. It will not corrode the metal conductor of earthing system. Gentlemen, corrosion happens because of the three things: oxygen, moisture, and heat. And when we buried the earthing system, we are having oxygen there, water is already there, it will get corroded. So what happens, if we have a corroded earthing system or chemical earthing, you see on the left hand side, current is not flowing. Can you bring that quick, please? No, smaller please. Sure. See, this is the chemical earthing piece we have cut. Now surface of this has already been corroded. Now it will not flow the current. That means any chemical earthing which is more than 2 years old is not performing. Now if I touch it on a new portion, it is performing. So corroded earthing will not perform and your electronics will fail. So this is one thing. Benefits, Marconite needs no water, maintenance free, no recharge, no environmental effect on this. It will perform in all kind of seasonal, does not dissolve or leach away. See, it has become a solid conductor. This is metal conductor, this is Marconite, it is a solid conductor. Once it is buried, it will not go anywhere, it will remain there. Its life is more than 50 years. This was invented in UK, and there is one line between UK, in London and Paris, that is known to be a Jubilee line. It is going beneath the sea. There Marconite was used, and that line is still performing without the change of earthing system there. Its life cycle is also, life cycle cost is also very low in comparison with the other earthing systems. See, even in this, as I told you, it is a two conductor, current is flowing. Anywhere I touch, this is a 3 volt lamp. If we pass through the 220 volt, it will go easily, there will not be any problem. It has been tested at, for various tests at CPRI Bangalore and other labs. Then it also meets the IEC 62561, parameters. Now it is a one small comparison I will just like to share with you. See, resistivity of marconate is 0.001 ohmmeter and resistivity of other chemicals is 2.5 to 5.4 ohmmeters. So its resistivity is ultra low. Maintenance, recharge or water or refilling, it does not need any kind of maintenance, whereas other chemical earthing needs regular watering. pH, marconate pH is in neutral range, it will not corrode the melt conductor, whereas pH of other chemicals are either alkaline or acidic. It is non-polluting. Other earthing system, when we are watering, pollutes the underwater groundwater channels, and we are actually not, it is not good for the next generation. Life cycle cost, having a life of more than 50 years, its cost becomes lowest among all earthing systems. I'll just tell you in the next slide. Deeper installation, gentlemen, as per CPWD DSR, maximum depth we can use is 4.5 meter. But in case of marconate, we have installed one electrode of 30 meter deep at Indian Air Force Station Palam. And it is still performing even after 14 years. Then, gentlemen, it is one small comparison, commercial comparison. Any plant's life we take of 50 years. Life cycle of, chemical earthing is not more than 8 years, but marconate goes for beyond 50 years. So we have to replace earthing after every 8 years in case of chemical. But in case of marconate, we are not required to change. So initial cost, if we take 1 rupee of chemical earthing, so for 50 years we have to install 8 earthing, that will cost you 8 rupees. Sorry, 6 earthing, that will cost you 6 rupees, whereas marconate is remain 1.25 paisa. And if we add the maintenance cost of any chemical earthing or charcoal earthing is 0.04% per year as per CPWD DSR. So for 50 years it becomes 2 rupees. So capital cost plus maintenance, it becomes 8 rupees, but in case of marconate, it is remain 1.25 paisa for the next 50 years. That is why it is the cheapest earthing system among all the earthing systems. Gentlemen, we have installed marconate earthing almost everywhere. So many Air Force station, power station, transmission line, then thermal stations, Northeast Transmission Company, PGCIL, Indian Oil Corporation. Just now, Indian Oil is, having an expansion in Panipat refinery. That project is of 35,000 crores. We are, supplying there almost 1,500 earthing electrodes, marconate. I think half has already been there, rest will go. We have done marconate earthing in Bhutan Power Corporation, Zambia also. Then Kalpatru Transmission Company has also used marconate for their project in Western Africa. These are the things I want to discuss with you. We installed one earthing in Air Force Station in 2013. Performance was 0.76. Again, we tested it in 2022. Performance was remained same 0.8. So what they are saying, it is further informed that no maintenance or replacement of these earth electrodes are carried out during the last 11 years. Station Technical Officer, 73 RMU Unit, Air Force. Same way, Apollo Hospital has been using our earthing for the last 8 years without any maintenance. They say they are very happy. IIT Delhi, we had installed, one earthing system for their plasma lab in 2017, and 2022 it was again tested. Performance was same. They are writing there. NDMC Air Force, NDMC substation, then Maharashtra Transco, Kerala Transco, all these, have been using our thing for the last 8-9 years without any performance. There is one case study published in the Electrical Mirror. They say marconate is environment friendly and a green product and performs for a longer time. Then, gentlemen, another study which is available on net, it was done by the University of Malaysia. They say resistivity of bentonite can go up to 3,000 ohmmeter once it gets dry, whereas marconate is remains same 0.04. Then what they're saying, marconate outperformed bentonite in all tests conducted and considered to be better grounding material. This study is available on net, even we can share that. This is very important example of soil history. What we understand is, एक गड्ढा खोदो, earthing लगा दो, हो गया, done. No. If you see on the left hand side, at Indian Air Force Station Pala, we installed one electrode of 30 meter deep and we achieved 0.78 ohm. 10 kilometers from away, we installed another earth electrode at Prasar Bharati, that is All India Radio, and length was only 4.5 meter and performance was 0.76. In both the cases, performance is almost same, but the cost of material is 10 times in case of Indian Air Force. That is because of the Indian Air Force Station Palam has a very, very high resistivity. We give 25 years warranty. This plate is actually of Rafale Training Center Ambala. Earthing was installed in 2019 and warranty going up to 2044. Even the manufacturer of the Marconite says, Marconite, which is used widely across the UK and other countries, has provided engineers with the ability to create permanent maintenance-free earthing solutions, which is undisturbed, can remain in service for up to 50 years. We have a very strong channel partners pan India, almost 35 people. Here we have Mr. Naresh for the Vijayawada. These are our few valued customers. And we are the only, with other registration, we are the only company in India who has been certified Z Gold, zero defect, zero effect company by the MSME. These are other. So why do we choose Marconite? It is ultra low resistivity, chemically inert, maintenance free and permanent, versatile and easy to install, secure and environment friendly, safety of living in asset, and lowest ownership cost. These are the reasons. Now we have one tag. Where other products fail, earthing specialists rely upon Marconite. We tell Indian Air Force, Indian Army, even Indian Navy. Tomorrow I am going to meet Indian Navy in Visakhapatnam. Just now I am moving for Visakhapatnam. You give us the most difficult, installation where you fail to achieve the desired resistance, we will do it. I have done it so many army projects where it is a very, very difficult soil conditions. So, gentlemen, this is all. This is my number. If you want, you can note it. Thank you very much. And Jai Hind.
Hello.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for a quick presentation. Next, we are going forward with the next corporate presentation, which is going to be presented by WA Cables Private Limited, requesting Mr. Pankaj Rana, Senior Manager Sales, to please come up on the stage to deliver the corporate presentation. Mr. Pankaj Rana?
Can you stop this one first? First I will speak.
You want to speak?
Yes.
For high quality and cost-effective cables. Our immense production prowess shines at our state-of-the-art manufacturing facility with cutting-edge technologies strategically positioned in the thriving city of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. We ensure world-class quality by paying meticulous attention to all the production phases. Our sprawling 2.5 million square
Once completed, we'll play again.
lab space.
When it will stop it, then play it again.
Facilities speak volumes about our commitment. Our corporate office is located in Gandhinagar, the technological epicenter of Gujarat, and is driven by a proficient team that provides extensive support across marketing, technical, and supply chain domains. Under the
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Pankaj Rana, Senior Sales Manager at WalkUp, and it's absolute pleasure to be here among fellow industry leader and innovation. At WalkUp, we believe that our industry thrives our trust, quality, and commitment to excellence. Instead of just telling you about our journey, let me take you through a quick glimpse of who we are and where we stand for. So I will play the one small corporate video. So can you play?
As the sun rises on a new day, a parallel world awakens where cables and wires carry the pulse of energy. From powering homes to energizing industries, cables are the heartbeat of modern connectivity. Welcome to VODCAP, where cables come to life. With the powerful motto of get together and grow together, Mr. Ketan Vora, a visionary and torchbearer managing director and CEO, with a decade-long experience of collaborating with India's energy giants, is propelling WalkUp towards becoming India's most trusted brand for high-quality and cost-effective cables. Our immense production prowess shines at our state-of-the-art manufacturing facility with cutting-edge technologies, strategically positioned in the thriving city of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. We ensure world-class quality by paying meticulous attention to all the production phases. Our sprawling 2.5 million square feet of dedicated lab space, storage space, and integration facilities speak volumes about our commitment. Our corporate office is located in Gandhinagar, the technological epicenter of Gujarat, and is driven by a proficient team that provides extensive support across marketing, technical, and supply chain domains. Under the banner of connecting the sun to grid, our extensive solar segment products include solar cables, connectors, AC/DB, DC/DB, AJB, and LT panels, which are environmentally friendly and non-hazardous cables catering to the solar and residential sectors. Consequently, under WalkUp's support for the Make in India initiative, our wires and cable segment provides house wires, multi-core flexible cables, flat submersible cables, earthing cables, armored and unarmored multi-core cables. WalkUp's exclusive utilization of 99.97% pure electrolyte grade copper truly demonstrates the credibility of our phrase, Jawab Dari Amari, Aapko Sirf VODCAP Nagani. This distinguishes us in the industry by ensuring exceptional conductivity and heightened temperature resilience. Our extensive pan-India network covers 25 states with over 350 channel partners, 29 super stockists, and 100 plus distributors and dealers. We're easily accessible across leading digital platforms. WalkUp is the first to offer its channel partners and customers an easy and hassle-free unsecured finance process via a digital platform for financing projects and trading businesses. Our unique qualities make us stand out as an industry leader in providing high-quality cable solutions to the renewable energy and electric vehicle industries. Our prestigious certifications such as ISO 9001, 14001, 45001, ROHS, CE, BIS, EN 50618, TUV, and IEC certifications emphasize our commitment to consistent quality. Our stringent testing procedures further guarantee that each cable is a masterpiece of engineering, which involves incoming raw material testing, mechanical testing, electrical testing, chemical testing, high voltage testing, insulation resistance testing, hot set testing, and FRLS testing. With a global perspective, we're dedicated to serving a wide range of industry sectors and supporting clean energy initiatives for the private, public, and governmental sectors. Our endorsements span a vast landscape, including the gem charge ahead. The Wire and Cable Excellence Solar Segment 2022-23 from the Industrial Outlook and Silicon India's 10 most promising fast-moving electrical goods brands in India 2023 award. WACAP is unrivaled, having received the India 5000 Best MSME Award for Quality Excellence 2023 from Benchmark Trust and the fastest growing Indian company excellence award from International Achievers. Our projection for the next 5 years indicates a spectacular 20% CAGR growth. WACAB encourages you to experience our excellence and world-class delivery network. WACAB, where cables don't just connect, they empower the world.
So as we are running lack of time, so I will not take that much time. Just want to share one more thing. We proud to share that WACAB is now an approved vendor for leading organizations like SJBN, NTPC, and NBBBN and NHPC. So if there is any EPC vendor, if they have any question to related to our wire and cable, so they can directly reach out to me and they can ask any question if they have any doubt. And thank you so much for giving the opportunity. Thanks a lot for ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Praveen Rana, for wrapping up very, very quickly in a short span of time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, so we have completed our corporate presentations. Now we are left with one more panel discussion. But before that, we are quickly moving ahead with the awards. So I hope everyone is excited. Yes? If you're yes, just show me a thumbs up. Yes, everyone is excited for the awards. But requesting everyone to please remain seated after this set of awards because we are going to take quickly the last panel discussion of the day. Well, moving on, let's start with the awards. But before starting, can we have a huge round of applause so that we can channelize our energy all together inside the hall? Come on, everyone. Well, thank you so much. Well, once again, I would like to welcome each and every one to the awards ceremony, and I am your host for this grand and wonderful evening, Akansha Gupta. Once again, welcome you all. Well, let's kickstart the evening, and to present the award, I would like to call upon stage Mr. V. Narayanan Babu. Please, sir, join us on the stage. Everyone, please put your hands together and welcome him on stage. So the very first award is for Best CEO Renewables for Growing IPP. And the award goes to Mr. Tushar Kapuria, Head Strategy and Business Development, Alphanar Power Private Limited, India. Requesting sir to please join us, awarded to a visionary leader driving exceptional growth, innovation and impact in the renewable energy space through an independent power producer model. Sir is not here. Moving on to the next award. It is for Inverter Technology Innovation Award. And it is presented to Ningbo Day Inverter International Trade Company Limited. Congratulations. Honoring exceptional advancements in inverter technology that drive efficiency, reliability and grid compatibility in renewable energy systems. Everyone give it up for Ningbo Day Inverter International Trade Company Limited. Thank you. The next award is for High Efficiency Inverter Series Award. And the award goes to K Solar Energy Private Limited. Presented to K Solar for its standout inverter series, demonstrated exceptional energy conversion efficiency, reliability and high performance engineering. Thank you so much. The next award is for the Best CEO Renewable for Growing IPP, presented to Mr. Mohammad Irfan, CEO Alfanar Power Private Limited, India, requesting Mr. Tushar Kapuria on behalf of Mr. Mohammad Irfan to come up and collect the award. Awarded to a visionary leader driving exceptional growth, innovation and impact in the renewable energy space through an independent power producer model. Everyone, let's have a huge round of applause for this award. Thank you so much. The next award is for Best Business Strategy for IPP and EPC Business. Goes to Mr. Tushar Kapuria, Head Strategy and Business Development, Alfanar Power Private Limited, India. Honoring for demonstrated exceptional strategic foresight and execution in scaling both independent power producer and EPC operations. Thank you so much and congratulations for both the awards. Moving on to the next award of this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is for Fastest Growing Solar PV Modules Manufacturer of the Year. And the award goes to, any guesses? Novasys Green Energy Limited. Presented to Novasys Green Energy Limited for its remarkable growth, cutting-edge manufacturing capabilities and commitment to delivering high-efficiency solar PV modules that are powering India clean energy future at scale. Everyone, let's have a huge round of applause. Come on, come on. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Next award is for Best Solar Inverter Technology Award. And the award goes to Solar X Power. Congratulations. Presented to Solar X Power for delivering breakthrough innovation in solar inverter technology, combining high efficiency, advanced grid support features, and intelligent energy management to drive the future of reliable and sustainable solar power. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Solar X Power. Well, the next award is for Grid Intelligence and Analytics Leadership Award. And the award goes to Janitza Electronics GmbH. Congratulations. Honoring Janitza for its leadership in delivering intelligent power analytics platforms that support digital transformation in energy systems. Well, once again, congratulations, Janitza Electronics GmbH, everyone. Let's have a huge round of applause. थोड़ी तालियां तो बनती हैं, शाम हो गई है, लेकिन अभी भी जान बाकी है. Well, the next award is for Emerging Inverter Manufacturer of the Year. And the award goes to Select Controls Private Limited. Congratulations. Presented to a rising company in the inverter manufacturing industry, demonstrating rapid growth, innovation in technology, and a strong commitment to efficiency, reliability, and supporting India's renewable energy goals. Many, many congratulations to Select Controls Private Limited. And everyone, जैसे कि मैंने आप सभी को कहा था कि तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए. Come on. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep the spirits high and energy high. We are coming to the end of the day, but the energy should remain constant since morning to evening. Moving ahead, everyone, the next award is for Leading Solar Module Manufacturer Tier 1. And the award goes to Oswald Solar Structure Private Limited. In recognition of outstanding performance and reliability in Tier 1 solar module manufacturing. Congratulations, Oswald Solar Structure Private Limited. Once again, everybody, let's have a huge round of applause. Come on, come on. Everyone, just 2 more awards to go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Babu, for joining us on stage. You are requested to please please join your on a seat. Well, everyone, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और अगले 2 अवार्ड देने के लिए मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगी मिस रोजी बरोलिया, प्लीज़ हमें स्टेज पर ज्वाइन करें और अगले 2 अवार्ड विनर्स को सम्मानित करें. एवरीवन एक बार तालियां हो जाए रोजी जी के लिए. Well, the next award is for Best Smart Energy Storage Company of the Year. And the award goes to POM Systems and Services Private Limited, awarded for outstanding contributions to advancing intelligent and sustainable energy storage technologies. Many, many congratulations. Everyone, let's have a huge round of applause. Come on, just 2 more awards to go. Well, moving to the final award of this evening, the next and the final award is for Best EPC Excellence Award. And this glorious award goes to Sri Arka Green Tech Private Limited. Congratulations for outstanding achievements in engineering, procurement and construction, recognizing excellence in project execution, innovation and industry leadership. Let's have a huge round of applause having 2 beautiful and gorgeous ladies on this stage. Everybody, come on, show some energy. And now requesting all the awardees, जिनको भी award मिला है, अपने अपने awards लेके join us on the stage for a complete group photograph. All the winners are requested to join us on the stage with your awards. जिन्हें भी awards मिला है, एक group photo के लिए stage पे आ जाएं. Quickly, please. Yes, all the awardees जिनको अभी award मिला है, आप सभी अपने awards लेके stage पर आएं. Ma'am, please आगे आ जाएं. Come in the center और बाकी सभी gentlemen आपको join करेंगे. Come on. Few on the left, few on the right. Let the lady be center of attraction, adding a color to this beautiful stage. Yes, come with the awards on the stage, everyone. Yes, everyone, look at the camera and smile. And why don't everybody who are sitting in the audience have a thunderous round of applause for all the achievers for the year 2025 in the city of Victory, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Everybody, come on. Woohoo! Congratulations to all the champions who have done exceedingly well in the last year. May you grow and excel well in your upcoming future endeavors. Thank you so much, everyone. Kindly take your seats. And everyone is leaving the stage with happy faces and heart full. Moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, now the last and crisp session of the day is Discom Transformation and Open Access RE Market, in which we are covering role of APSP DCL, APEP DCL, APCP DCL in facilitating RE integration, challenges in PPA enforcement, tariff rationalization and billing, enabling open access for C&I consumers, solar wheeling, group captive, technical readiness for variable generation and digital load management. Requesting distinguished speakers to please join us on the stage, Mr. Ravi R.S. Nadimpalli, Mr. Pankaj Verma, Mr. Ravi R.S. Nadimpalli, Growth Product Manager, AW1.ai. Please join us, sir. Mr. Pankaj Verma, CEO, Lightspeed. Mr. Manoj K. Singh, founder and CEO, Net Zero Think Private Limited. And Mr. Prabhakar Ganta, co-founder, Shri Sai Bhagiratha Sustainable Solutions. And our moderator, Mr. V. Narayanan Babu, Please, sir, join us on the stage.
Thank you, Akansha.
Thank you, sir.
Again, very good afternoon once again. Now as a moderator. So I request our esteemed panelists to have a brief introduction about you. Short introduction.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Pankaj Verma. I'm CEO at Lightspeed Energy. We are one of the independent power producer based out of Gurgaon and focused on developing 1 gigawatt of C&I portfolio over next 3 years. At present, we are working in developing projects in the state of Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Andhra is another state where we are planning to do. Other than C&I portfolio, we are also working with a couple of PSUs, including ONGC and IOCL, and helping them in doing EPC for some of their projects which are coming up from ONGC Green and Terra Clean. Another important thing which we are trying to do is to help customers increase their energy replacement with green power. We are blending battery energy storage for C&I customers in both our Haryana and UP plant. So that's a plan. We are part of Pragati Group and we are funded by one of the Indonesian funds for about $100 million to develop this 1 gigawatt of solar energy. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Ravi. I represent Avon. We are a data and AI solutions provider. So we are domain agnostic, started by the founding team basically consists of those guys who developed data platforms are Amazon in e-commerce, UHG in healthcare. So we have built the large data platforms and we are creating a horizontal layer where we worked on specific use cases in US markets like grid intelligence, load balancing, predictive maintenance, and business operations like customer engagement and all. So yeah, I mean, we bring in the platform domain, platform experience to all these discussions. Yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone. This is MK Singh from Net Zero Think. So we work on to industry decarbonization. So we work on to 3 key pillars of decarbonization. The first pillar is measure, where we help companies to measure emissions. The second pillar is reduce and remove, where we work on to technologies like in this case open access power supply to industries to reduce their carbon footprint. And the third area is offset, where we help companies to monetize emission reduction in terms of environmental credits and carbon credits. So this is just brief about Net Zero Thing. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Prabhakar Ganta, co-founder of SSBSS company. Mainly we deals with like sustainable constructions in infrastructure related as well as in a CRIP sector. We are the one of the most leading like upcoming youngsters as a startup. From past 3 years, we have executed number of projects in a sustainable constructions manner. Mainly, we are into like power and like sustainable energies, which we are like dealing with water and especially in construction related things in infrastructure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Pankaj, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Manoj, and Mr. Prabhakar. Even though the panelists are very vibrant panelists, no doubt, but the audience are very less. I don't know, it may be or may not be good for me to take it, even I am allotted with another 32 minutes. And the subjects are role of APS PDCL, APE PDCL and APC PDCL in facilitating RE integration. Next is challenge in PPA enforcement, tariff rationalization and billing. Third is enabling open access for C&I consumers, solar wheeling and group captive. Technical readiness for the variable generation and digital transformation or load management. Honestly or strictly speaking, these are to be addressed by the respective DISCOMs actually. And yeah, our learned speakers are, learned panelists are there. So, I think who can explain about this role of APS, PDCL, CPDCL in facilitating RE integration? Anybody from the panel?
Sir, actually, the thing is here, what will happen is, the generators will produce the, you know, everyone use the electricity. This will be distributed by this. DISCOM is nothing but the distribution companies. These are mainly distribution done by the Transco in Andhra Pradesh. This Transco is just like sister companies, as we can say that APSPDCL, APSDCL, and according to Srikakulam to up to Nellore, like Rayalaseema areas, all these things are divided into sectors, like in a district manner. So this power is distributed one. Majorly, this DISCOM role is, the duties and responsibilities is like, what they will do, they will distribute the electricity to the industry C&I, as we can say that, and the householdings, and collecting the bills, and they are maintaining of the grids, and all these responsibilities and duties done by the DISCOM. Presently, this challenge is facing by the DISCOM is, main important thing is financial crisis. They are facing a lot of problem due to the subsidies, as we can say that, and main terrific, and also this what we can say, power thefts are being done, and the infrastructure management. These are the major challenges facing by this DISCOM.
Yeah, just I'll add, so I think your question is more about what is the role of DISCOMs to enable open access in the state. So what I was just going through since morning about Andhra Pradesh open access policy and guidelines, which is there in ICE also. So what I found, DISCOM role is basically, first enable a system where industry should come to them and and they should provide clear-cut guidelines and access to process their open access files. What we have seen so far here, DISCOMs are very reluctant. They don't wanted to lose their energy, what they are supplying to, especially high-end industry and commercial consumers, because they are getting higher tariff from them. So they are very much reluctant, to first process that file. They takes years, to process that file, and even if it is getting done, the next thing comes charges, wheeling charges, banking charges, transmission losses, cross subsidy, additional surcharges also there, but just I was looking in AP, it has been removed, so that's a good thing. But cross subsidy itself is a big number. And the banking is also, here significantly, banking charges are also significantly high. So I was looking other states also who are working into, same area, and they are and their policies are made in such a way where open access charges are kept very minimum, especially for third-party sale. In open access, there are two type of, power is being supplied. One is for group captive consumers, second is for third-party consumer. So especially for third-party consumer, the charges are kept quite high, so that industries are not encouraged enough, or they are not able to see the incentive, to go for green open access power. Especially I am talking about MSME segment. So, and because considering, these all obstacles, things are not moving at the pace what is needed. So the role of DISCOMs and regulatory commissions, I am coming to that also, is very, very critical, to enable these systems. Because we are talking about net zero by 2070, and even Andhra, it is net zero by 2047. So you cannot, nobody can achieve net zero if industries are not, decarbonized. And for decarbonizing industries, scope 2 emissions are going to play very, very important role. And that scope 2 emission will be reduced only when they are using clean and green energy. And that green energy will come when open access policies are, enabled in that particular state. So just I am pausing here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll like to add something here. As far as DISCOM is concerned, see, when we talk about open access, the approvals on connectivity and power evacuation are given by the transmission companies. DISCOMs are the one who have to enable and facilitate the open access policies by giving wheeling and banking approval to the off-takers. So that's their most critical loads. And one of the most main challenges which I've seen in other states, some of the states where DISCOM poses those challenges in terms of holding up on those wheeling and banking agreements and probably not giving approvals on geos, sub-geos in some of the states, because directly or indirectly the developers who are developing solar assets are competitors to DISCOM. Yeah. So policies, there is a policy, right policy which is in place. So the DISCOM, what best it can do is to facilitate those policies, give approvals on wheeling and banking agreements to the customers. In some of the states I've also seen where there are multiple DISCOMs. Like in Maharashtra, there is a private DISCOM, then there is MSCDCL. So for the customers who are in the purview of a private DISCOM like Tata or Adani, they are dual charges. They have to pay wheeling and banking charges to both MSCDCL as well as, because if the evacuation is happening in MSCDCL, MSCDCL purview and customer is off-taking power in say any private DISCOM, he will have to pay double the charges, which is, not required. Similarly, in UP I have seen one of the private DISCOMs, they have read the open access policies as per their convenience and they are not giving approvals on long-term open access LTOAs for last 1.5 years. So some of the developers, almost 200 megawatt of projects which are ready in UP, in that DISCOM in Western UP, they have not been able to evacuate power and they are selling it either in third party or to private customers in merchant capacity. So these are the day-to-day challenges which are faced by developers, large developers who invest their money. So I would say, since Andhra has come up with a very good policy, now DISCOM should probably facilitate that in terms of helping and giving approvals to the customer faster, so that when the projects are developed and commissioning is done, the power can be evacuated seamlessly to the customers.
Thank you, Mr. Prabhakar, Mr. Singh, and Mr. Pankaj. See, actually the question was the role of APS PDCL, EPDCL and CPDCL in facilitating RE integration. Mr. Prabhakar was telling about the theft of energy and all these things. I think that thing and this DISCOM payments and all these things, I think that is out of question in this particular context. Because the readiness of the DISCOMs to integrate with RE integration, RE, renewable energy. Okay. So, and Mr. Singh also was telling about the open access and other things. Okay, it's a good concern, no doubt. And Mr. Pankaj was also telling about the open access issues and the need of the hour for streamlining the process. There I agree actually. Streamlining the process is very much required. And the readiness of SPDCL, EPDCL and CPDCL, as the DISCOMs, it is not a big thing when it is coming to them. They can take the power. For example, in Anandapur, in Kurnool, in Kadapa, we are getting and we are metering it. Earlier it was manual metering, now it is IRDA metering, means automatic meter readings are happening. And it is integrated with the SAP system. As I was a part in that integration, that's what I can tell. Because now that metering is doing automatically. Earlier it was being taken manually and billing is also done manually after 15 days and all these things. Now it is integrated with the system online we can get the readings. Most of the developers, it has been done also, and it is being integrated with the SAP also. So that readiness is there. Okay. So other things where the controversial and all these things I don't want to touch, because that is not in the subject also. And challenge next is the challenges in PPA enforcement, tariff rationalization and billing. Any comments, sir? Panelists?
Something which I want to add from the data and AI part, covering the first point. So, in Indian context, we have a lot of non-digitized data, sir. Although some process is being formed, as you were saying, there is still a lot of non-digitized flow. Maybe we can scale up some best practices.
Definitely.
Need not be from 3.
It should be.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, this government is also for that, and they are scaling it up also. No doubt.
Yes, sir. And the other is the opportunity part. Now, I mean, we have many people joining into the middle class, so the consumption is only going to rise. And from the renewable energy perspective, there are at a home level 5 kilowatt, 500 kilowatt to start with the net metering and all, and large scale industry consumption. Now, integrating all these, I mean, there is enough digital part that need to be played. Now, how do we start? How do we approach the problem is what we can actually discuss. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this integration, see the latest project of the central government, RDSS, Revamped Distribution Support System. It is the latest project by the central government. And Andhra is one of the partners for implementation of the same to reduce the transmission losses and integrate the system with such requirements as Mr. Ravi has told. So this will be taken as a part of that also. That project is going on. So it is being monitored by the state, by the chief secretary level, special chief secretary level, even minister level, and even from central ministry of power. It is being monitored. So definitely there will be an improvement. It is getting improved also. So the transmission losses will also be reduced, as Mr. Prabhakar was telling the concern. These all things will happen because that project is a prestigious project of central government which is being adopted by state government also. So we can expect in the coming times it will be a better thing. And no, one of the discussion, it was told that distribution losses has come to 5%. I agree, it was 28% sometimes, it has come down to 4%, 5% to some extent. But sometime it is going to increase, it was increased also. But implementation of the pump sets for the agriculture, solar pumps for the agriculture and all these things, again it has been improved. There is no doubt. So anyway, then the open access also. Open access, as far as the policy is concerned, it is very clear. The government is encouraging it, no doubt, as the concern expressed by Mr. Pankaj and the other panelists also. Open access, definitely, it will be as per the policy as well as the approvals from the Regulatory Commission. APRC is giving the approvals. If you're having a concern, you can approach the Regulatory Commission. If any problem is there, this commission, Regulatory Commission, will address it, no doubt. So Andhra Pradesh Regulatory Commission also should be for it because based on the AP policy. Yes, sir, please. Anybody want to augment?
So probably I'd like to talk about the second point you raised about challenges in PPA enforcement and tariff rationalization.
Please.
Yeah. See, one of the main challenges is all these PPAs are long-term PPAs. These are 25-year PPAs. wherein government PPAs are normally enforced for 25 years. Some of the C&I PPAs are term is 25 years, but then lock-in periods are either 10 years, 15 years. So today a customer signing a power purchase agreement at a flat rate of say 4 rupees for next 25 years. All of a sudden 2 years, 3 years down the line, there will be a reduction in the prices in the market because of the new technology getting cheaper. Like we started with 19 rupees, came down to now maybe SECI tenders are going at 2 rupees 50 paisa also, and C&I tariffs are going at anywhere between 3 rupees to 3 rupees 50 paisa. After 5 years, when these prices come down, then the customers who are paying high prices, they would like to renegotiate these prices. So enforcing the PPA at that time become challenging. I have seen myself, some of the C&I customers after 3 years, 4 years, they call the developers and try to renegotiate and tell them to reduce prices by 20 paisa, 30 paisa, 40 paisa. But imagine a developer who has developed that project with a fixed return on his investment. At a time when the project was also expensive, capex was also expensive, it becomes a challenge for him. So it becomes a very difficult issue to negotiate. Secondly, there are business exigencies. Some of the businesses may go bankrupt after 5 years, 10 years, and at that point in time, they don't require power. But customer, so if he cancels the contract, PPAs are terminated, after 5 years, 7 years, the market price would be again lesser than what they have signed today. So that's also a challenge. And at certain times, certain off-takers mandated to move out of the city because of the pollution norms or some other norms. So their businesses become unviable because state government asks them to move the plant out. So within the state they cannot do, they move to some other state or some other which is offering incentives. So that is the time they don't require any more power. So at that time PPA get terminated. So these are some of the challenges which I feel would happen for any long-term contract which goes for a period of 25 years.
Yes, Pankaj, it's exactly, you are correct. These are the challenges in the long-term PPAs. See, when you are preparing a project, solar project or any wind project or anything, in the DPR itself, you have to foresee these requirements, these risks, and these risks are to be incorporated properly even in the initial implementation stage also. And this long-term PPAs is told very correctly. See, earlier the per unit price of the solar was even 18 rupees. Now it is 1.99, 2.44, like that has come down. But where the investor has done based on his DPR at 18 rupees, he has shown a viability. So I am coming back to my previous, sorry. That viability he has done and he has entered into a PPA. Now he is not able to give it, no, the customer is not able to take and he is producing at a high rate. What will be the fate of that? Both, not only the customer, but producer also. So my suggestion is, in such cases, the advancement also to be DPR, this should be a part of the PPAs. Pankaj, are you agreeing? This technology advancement, changes, price variation should be a part of the PPA. Maybe 25 years or 10 years. But it should be a part of their DPR and their financials should be drawn in that way. And it should be a part of price variation should be a part of the PPA also.
Yeah, you are right. They should be, but then
no, that's
at times lenders are comfortable.
That is
lenders can only at the time of lending for the project for the financing.
Financing itself, that makes a financial model should be developed in that way. They have to foresee all the options, and they have to come to a conclusion based on the developments which happened earlier also, which is expected also. The way AI and other things are going up. But some risk will be there. But most, I think, highest risk can be mitigated like this. That's what my suggestion is.
No, but now I think the cost of power has come down drastically low. So these all things may not be applicable in current scenario. But yes, maybe if somebody is looking for round the clock power, so this is a little bit expensive. compared to, you know, pure green power.
Yeah.
So round the clock where you have to add a storage and all, so maybe price will be 6 rupees, 7 rupees like that per unit cost. But it will also give, you know, certainty about other aspects. So you will be assured to get continuously green power, and so it will, you know, offset risk in this way. But as he mentioned, I think the risk of PPA termination, so three type of risk, I think what you are mentioning. So that thing will always be there. You know, nobody can stop this type of unforeseen, you know, scenarios, especially when we are going for the private sector PPAs and all, because business, somebody is actually bankrupt, so you can't get back that. So here in that case, if the regulatory system is such made in such a way, if suppose get disconnected, so you know, there should be good provision to, you know, get another clients. So, you know, if market is there, charges and losses are less. You know, charges and that's why regulatory systems have to play a very important role here.
Yeah, that means
so
it can be changed or terminated in between.
Yes,
without
yes.
a loss to
I am in touch with few of
power
the
producers
whose PPAs are now
whose
getting
PPAs
over
are
with the existing clients, 8 years, 10 years initial PPAs.
Yeah.
And they are looking, they are very happy right now. They are looking, you know, another set of buyers in open access and asking me, Manoj, we are ready to give, because that PPAs was signed, you know, at more than 7-8 rupees at that point in time, like 7-8 years back. Now they are ready to give that, you know, at less than 5 rupees. So things are, you know, changing, and they are very happy because in 8 years, whatever the capex they have invested, that has been recovered, and then loan also in most of the projects, 8 to 10 years, that has been, you know, served. So most of the assets are debt free. So they are happy to offer, you know, low tariff and all. So this is another opportunity which is coming, you know, out of this. So yeah, that has to be looked into case to case basis, you know, scenario.
Yeah, case to case basis.
Yeah.
Actually, in solar, mainly this maintenance is very less. So initial expenditure is high. If the panels are very costly, again that project cost is high, isn't it? So when we are making a PPA or an agreement for sale, it will be having an enabling clause, which should have a review by the regulatory commission. Don't give this thing to these parties. Both has to come to the regulatory commission and get a clearance from the regulatory commission, because there is a regulatory is in place. I think so. You may agree, because please, sir.
See, you are giving free power. As a government, you are supposed to give free power to some of the industry, some of the farmer, whatever. In such a cases, as a DISCOM or the viable thing, why do you are putting the solar manufacturer power to pay for the penalty on our this one by adding up subsidiary charges? This is the one which you have to supposed to raise to the government. See, as sir was telling me, the power can be varied at any prices. Today I am producing at 4 rupees, I am giving a power to someone, and I am paying another 1 rupee 87 paise for the subsidiary charges and additional subsidiary. How do I pay for the open access charges further, and how will I get it? So that when I am paying all this, the EB power will automatically come down than my cost. Then what is the investor that I can answer for it? That's a question number one. Second is...
Sir, let me complete question number one.
Yeah.
Because, as sir rightly told, see, cross subsidy, why you should bear for the power utilization of another thing. You are correct. But it is coming under the purview of the regulator. I cannot comment anything on that. This issue is to be taken up by the consumer, by the investor to the regulatory commission, number one. Number two, you were telling about the evacuation and all these things. Evacuation also. See, if free power is a government policy, to give somebody some subsidy. But that is borne by the government. That is the condition given by the regulator. No. No, it is not like that. You please go through the approvals given by the Andhra Pradesh Electricity Regulatory Commission, even latest also, where they are telling whatever is the gap is there. After this one, gap is to be borne by the government as subsidiary. That is there. Not that much heavy, they cannot agree also. Because the major purpose of the regulatory commission to ensure a transparency mechanism where the inefficiency of either generator or transporter or transmission company and distributor not to be passed on to the consumer. That is the main purpose of a regulator. So it can be taken up in that forum appropriately if you are a party to that. No. Next question, please.
The second question, which now come to AP Transco or AP whatever the company which you can say, there are charges which you have given for 10 years. Wheeling charges and transmission charges for Andhra, they have taken off. Now when I am doing a project cost, that will not reflect into my project report because I am selling the power. Okay, so I cannot consider that as a cost when we are giving to the power sellers. But what is the problem is, after 10 years when you are introducing 2 rupee 50 paise or 2 rupee 30 paise, consumers are not ready to pay that much of amount because once they are paying, automatically the EB cost and my cost will come equal. I think, sir, what I am saying, your point is right. We are on line, right? Especially for which your cost is paying 4 rupees today as a net price of mine. Plus I am paying the additional cost of whatever the EB charges. That time the customer is getting effect and they are not ready to move on the project. So whichever the project today I am talking about in Andhra, people are not ready to talk about the PPA for 25 years. They talk about only 10 years.
Yeah, so no, see, challenge is not that. In fact, even today, when you buy solar or wind power or anything, you save 20 to 30%, up to 40% in some states also, with respect to the prices which you are buying power from the DISCOM. So DISCOM power you are buying at say 9 rupees, and this power, solar power or renewable, you are buying at 4 rupees, and landed price is still 5.5, 6 rupees. So 3 rupees per unit you are in any case saving. So problem is not that. Problem is after 4 years, the same power from a new developer, when new technology comes, the price falls down to landed price is now 5 rupees because of the new technology.
That I got it. You are talking about a delta price. That I got it. But today what I am talking about in Andhra especially, if you can sell the power at 4 rupees as a basic price, and EB price is 5 rupee 25 paise, and once they, once the effect of the 10 years after to that, if they are going to pay for open access charges, this is not viable. This is the current situation at Andhra.
No.
So possibly that's the area where we say the regulatory has to be such managed that if you are allowing somebody to sign a power contract for 25 years, so the charges, which is wheeling charges or other cross subsidy or additional surcharge, they should not be probably keep on changing that so that a customer feels pinch after 4 years, 5 years. And I mean, he's not happy with the decision which he made 5 years back.
No,
because
my
all of
lender, my lender will
actually,
not
just I'm going to add one thing here. So I used to work with some IPPs earlier. So earlier there was a feed-in tariff in wind energy, and even in solar also it was there. So in few of the states like Maharashtra and all, they used to determine tariff in such a way, the levelized cost they used to determine in reducing basis, like first year tariff will be highest, and then every year there will be 5 to 15 paisa reduction in that tariff. So at the end of 10 to 15 year, whatever tariff will be there, that will be remain constant or that will be renegotiated. Okay, that was a term which we have seen in few of the FIT PPAs. where the tariff is, even in Rajasthan, this type of tariff was there in few of the PPAs that we have seen. So which was like initially when you put your capex, that time government was ready to pay at higher price, compared to APPC rate, almost double and sometimes triple also of that APPC rate. And then every year it used to get reduced. So at the end of 10 to 15 years, it will be close to APPC rate, or maybe that time it will be renegotiated. That type of mechanism may, even I was talking to some of the Regulatory Commission chairman a few months back. Okay. So if we introduce this type of, tariff formulation in case of open access also, then it may, address many of the challenges what, developers are facing or power producers are facing, especially for the new technologies where, people are coming up with RTC power, offshore wind, for example. So in that type of, technologies, this type of, tariff innovation mechanism may help. Yeah, this is from myself.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion, Manojji, no doubt. But these all things are to be taken up with the respective regulatory commission as well as, and as you told, open access. Open access is a negotiation between the supplier and the consumer. See, the part of the DISCOM is to give the supply, that's all. It is coming through the grid to the DISCOM and I am supplying to the consumer, that's it. We don't have anything to do with, because it's open access. You are negotiating with your supplier. So it is between you and your supplier. DISCOM has nothing to do in that. But okay, open access, you can get the clearance from the Regulatory Commission also, no doubt. But this is the reason. DISCOM has nothing to do in that case. Or Transco has nothing to do. That where, sir? Agreed. Yeah, normally that's what I told. That we can definitely approach. The ROI normally we are taking in thermal plants, etc. is 12%. Here you can request for 14%, no doubt, because a regulator also understands the situation, and you have to present no issue. And through government also you can take it up, because now the climate is good. So you can take a call. Definitely you will get support from the government, no doubt. So I think it is showing time is up and red and all these things. But what to do? So anyway, it was a good discussion, no doubt. And today's presentation, this last session also, even though audience were less, but discussion was good. Our vibrant panelists are there. So, but anyway, lack of time is also there, one thing. But whatever takeaways, whatever discussion happened, these are all personal things, nothing official. So, you can take it forward. Any issue regarding this one, if you want any clarification from my side also, I am available, no doubt. After this session and after this also, no problem. You can reach me on phone, no doubt. If anybody wants to note down my number, it's 890-327-9705. Okay, and thank you very much for the panelists, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Manoj, and Mr. Prabhagar, and Mr. Pankaj has gone for some urgent meeting with NetCap MD, it seems. So, once again, thank you all.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for the session. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, now we have come to an end of the day. And to present mementos, once again, I would like to request Mr. Rosie Barolia to come on stage to give away the mementos for the final session of the day. Everyone, let's have a huge round of applause. And once again, please welcome Ms. Rosie on stage. Okay, so first requesting Mr. Ravi R.S. Nadimpalli to come forward and receive the token of appreciation. Everyone, let's have a huge round of applause once again. Next, Mr. Pankaj Verma, CEO, Lightspeed. Next, Mr. Prabhakar Ganta, co-founder. Please, sir, come forward. Congratulations. Rest we have already given mementos to both of you earlier. Thank you so much. Please come forward for a group photograph, everyone. Sir, please aage aaye for a group photograph. Please, sir, come and join in. Sir is feeling a little shy. Oh, God. It's okay. All right, let's have a group photograph, everyone. Look at the camera and smile. Check, hello. Check, hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now this we have come to an end of 10th edition of EPS Industry Connect, the Energy Exchange. And once again, I would like to convey my thanks to Shri K. Srinivas, General Manager, New and Renewable Energy Development Corporation of Andhra Pradesh Limited, Ms. Rosie Barolia, Chairperson and President of Nai Soch Nai Shakti Foundation, Women Entrepreneur Forum of Africa and India, Rajasthan first passport holder of transgender. And once again, I would like to thank our esteemed sponsor for the event. First of all, thank you so much to our gold partner, Novotel Green Energy Limited, Select Controls Private Limited, Janitza Electronics GmbH, Associate Partners, Solar X Power, Ningbo Day Inverter Technology Company Limited, and Tata Power. Energy Storage Partner, POM Systems and Services Private Limited. Thank you to our sustainability partners, Oswald Solar, Fimer India Private Limited, RPK Green, Empire Energy Systems Private Limited, K Solar Energy Private Limited, Solarius Energy, and WA Cables Private Limited. Also our exhibition partner, Intertech, banking partner, Kotak Mahindra Bank, media partner, One TV News, knowledge partner, Net Zero Think Private Limited, and our supporting partner, ISGF, which is India Smart Great Forum. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much each and everyone who have joined us here on 10th edition of EPS Industry Connect, the Energy Exchange 2025. And on behalf of entire Industrial Outlook team, I, Akansha Gupta, extend a heartfelt goodbye to each and everyone. Take care and have a nice journey to each and everyone. Meanwhile, requesting everyone to please join us for a quick group photograph. Those who are present here are requested to join us on the stage for a memorable group photograph that we all can capture all together here. Once again, please join us on the stage and let's gather for a memorable evening, everyone. सभी से मैं निवेदन करना चाहूँगी आप स्टेज की ओर आएं और एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ हम सभी एक साथ मिलकर क्लिक करते हैं और इसको एक यादगार शाम, एक हसीन इवेंट बनाते हैं. आई वॉन्ट एवरीवन, जितने भी लोग हैं प्रेजेंट, वो सभी आगे आ जाएं. बहुत सारे लोग अपने बूथ पे बैठे हुए हैं, आप सब आ जाएं. लेडीज प्लीज जॉइन अस ऑन स्टेज. सभी लोग आ जाएं प्लीज, जितने लोग बूथ में हैं. आई वॉन्ट एवरीवन टू जॉइन मी हियर. Everyone, इस हॉल में जितने भी लोग present हैं, all the exhibitors are also requested to join in. सभी exhibitors आ जाएं. सभी awardees, सभी team members, everyone please join in. Everyone has to